What's happening, good people? It's Jimmy Mitch back at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel replay video. This time we're kicking things off with a duel I had against a guy running an insect deck, or like BeeTroopers. This has been a pretty common deck in the Theme Chronicle event, so glad I was able to show y'all that before we lose the event. But anyway, we started off with 2 Red Eyes Fusions in hand, so we played one, he maxed us, which is fine because as you know with Red Eyes Fusion we can only special summon once anyway, so he got 1 card. We got Red Eyes Slash Dragon, hit him with an Inferno Fire Blast, and we equipped Red Eyes Slash with Black Metal Dragon. The reason I summoned this instead of Meteor Comet is because I had a Red Eyes Retro Dragon in my hand, so I was like, alright, if he gets destroyed or something, I can just bring him back. And when he gets destroyed, you get to summon whatever was equipped to him as well. So if I were to get destroyed, I could do that, or if he were to have some kind of effect that targeted me, I could negate it. So I felt pretty confident with that opening. That's about as good as you can get with Red Eyes anyway, so like I said, he's playing insects. He's already brought out that BeeTrooper, Giant Atlas, or whatever it's called. The Link monster, the big Link in the front. And now he's just over there summoning stuff. I think he might have messed up right there, but I don't know. I mean, if it was me, I would have just, I would have tributed that other insect and attacked me for 5,000 attack damage with the big Link monster. Because he has no way to know that I have retro in my hand anyway, so there is that. But hey, hindsight 2020, bro. Maybe he thought that I would have had something, because that thing is like invincible to card effects as long as he has 3,000 or less attack, and I don't know, maybe he thought I had something. But anyway, I didn't, so his loss. He brought out the butterfly thing, and then he started summoning a bunch of insects again. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit him for 14 because I'm like, alright, we need to get this over with now. So I attached another black metal to my Slash Dragon. Now I did not activate my effect, which would allow me to attach another what's it called? Attach another my Red Eyes Gearfried in the grave. If I attack with a Red Eyes monster, the Slash Dragon's effect is that I can take a warrior from my grave and equip it to him for an extra 200 attack points. But this monster that he summoned over here had this effect that if I activate a monster effect, he can tribute 1 insect monster and destroy my monster. But it doesn't target my monster, so I wouldn't have been able to negate that, so I wanted to get rid of his link, so that's why we didn't do it. However, I did let it go right here. So he destroys my my Red Eyes Slash Dragon for activating an effect. I thought that was gonna let me get my Red Eyes Retro off, but I guess not. And what's his face? And I didn't get to summon my 2 black metals back. I guess because it was during the damage step or something, since I declared an attack. I don't know. But anyway, we got some good cards in the hand for the next turn, and we killed that monster just to get him out of here. That's not a good thing to have on the field right now. So we used Insight, got Return of the Red Eyes on the field, and set Wyvern, and we activate Return of the Red Eyes during the draw phase. I don't know why I always do that. I just activate it during the draw phase. Now we got some more level 7 or less Red Eyes monsters on the field. I don't know, he started doing some weird stuff, and I think he just realized that there was nothing he could do, so he just quit. Anyway, so this next duel is against somebody that was using like the little Crusadia deck. I run into this a few times as well during the event, so just showcasing another one right here. Well, showcasing one to begin with, actually. I haven't showcased this deck before anyway. But we set 3, didn't get any monsters we could summon, so we set 3. He goes for attack. He got that off, and then he set 2, and it is his turn. Alright. Let's see what I drew here. Let me see this. Oh yeah. Mirror Force, I set it. Now I want to say he either he summoned something else, but I want to say I turned off my toggle, so he did not know that I had Mirror Force. Like if he was to attack and see the little the choice for me to activate something, I just turned it off so he couldn't see that I had Mirror Force. I impermed his Link right there so he couldn't get something else out of his deck. I think that's what he was trying to do, but I think he just linked it off into something else anyway. Yeah, but the less cards he had in his hand, the better. I wasn't too used to fighting Crusadia cards, so I probably was just making hella misplays, but it is what it is. So he's over there doing his thing. I have no monsters to defend myself. I do have Mirror Force. He used Monster Reborn in the column that I used Imperm, which, glad he did. Oh, also, he didn't attack because one of the earlier effects that he used was like he targeted one of his monsters and it did something to that monster, but only that monster could attack this turn, and he linked it away, so that's why he couldn't attack. Also, one of the cards he ended up getting was some kind of card that made his monster unaffected by card effects, which was going to be a hindrance to my Mirror Force because it was a quick play spell card. So if I activate Mirror Force, he can just activate that card and protect whatever monster he's trying to protect. So I did not activate Mirror Force, and I believe this is when I turned off my toggle so he wouldn't think I had it anyway. So yeah, I turned it off there so he wouldn't know I had Mirror Force. We drew Harpies. Now he activates that quick play spell on this turn, I guess in case I had Raigeki or something in my hand, and protected his monster. Not that I had anything I could do to it this turn, but you know, we got rid of that card, and we got rid of his Call by the Grave, and we got rid of his Imperm, so that worked out. It's crazy that he has Imperm, but forgot to, I don't know, forgot about the column thing earlier, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, he put that monster there that his link is pointing to because I want to say it could tribute, yeah, he can tribute a monster and then target a face-up card that I have to negate its effects. So I tried to activate Return of the Red Eyes over there so that he would maybe not really read it and then try to negate that, but didn't work out. I wanted to get that Mirror Force off, bruh, but I couldn't do it that turn because he was gonna negate me, so I just let it ride, and that Return of the Red Eyes was the only bluff I had. So we went ahead and finally drew a monster, Black Metal Dragon, linked him off into Striker Dragon, used his effect to draw a card, but they got ashed, so luckily I already had Darkness Metal in my hand. I was kind of hoping that he would use that effect and get rid of that card back there when I activated this effect, but he didn't, so Maxi me, I special summoned anyway, and we enter battle phase. Now this was messed up. This man sat there for a long time reading this card, and I was kind of just sitting there in anticipation as well. My idea was to use Fang with Chain and attach it to the Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, because the Black Flare Dragon, not Black Flare Dragon, Red Eyes Fang with Chain, when it's attached to a monster, it can attack monsters twice that turn, or any turn, as long as it's equipped. So my plan was to destroy the defense position monster and then destroy the Link monster, because he wasn't going to be at 24 anymore, and then I was going to hit him directly with Darkness Metal. But he was hip to my plan, I guess, so he did that and negated my Fang. So much for that plan, and I just went ahead and attacked him. Damage wise, it's the same anyway. That's what it was going to be. So I just would have liked to have kept the Fang so that I could use it on whatever he's going to summon this turn. And definitely would have came in handy. Pot of Avarice, good card. That's what I use that as my draw too, because I end up putting a lot of monsters in my grave. He kaiju'd me, Which at the time I was like, okay, I'll just Red Eye Spirit and get my Darkness Metal back. Not realizing that this man had a plan the whole time. So he Kaiju me and strategically put the Kaiju in that space on my battlefield so that his Link monster would point to it and gain its attack points. So he's got a super strong monster, and he has the ability to tribute a monster that is being pointed at by his monster. So I tried to activate Red Eye Spirit to kind of get him again to try to get him to negate that, but it didn't work out. So he did that to my Mirror Force instead, and he hit me for quite a bit of damage. You know, unfortunately, all those turns that I had to just take his attacks depleted most of my life points, so I could not survive that hit, and we took an L. Oh well, on to the next duel. Okay, this guy was running Gunkan, which is like these normal monsters that they have effects, or some are normal monsters, some are effect monsters, and then you can make them the same level so that you can exceed summon. So this dude's running Gunkans. We got Red Eyes Fusion in the opening hand again. And we went ahead and got Slash Dragon again. Okay, Slash. Oh, probably because I have black metal in my hand. Alright, so we equip him. Put 2 face down. Pass turn. Alright, immediately got a freaking Kaiju. Tried to use black metal. Didn't work. Tried to use Red Eye Spirit. He had 2 Called by the Graves in his opening hand, so kind of sucks to be us, but it's okay. We got Magic Cylinders, and we got Raigeki. And we got a 2700 attack monster. Thanks. Unfortunate that he Called by the Grave Black Metal Dragon, though, because now if I get one on my next turn, his effect's not gonna work. Okay, so here's the Gunkan monsters coming out, doing their thing, making their levels the same. Alright. Xyz. Alright, now this was crazy. Anytime you see this monster right here and he detaches his material and he gets the double for nothing or double or nothing or something like that spell, and then he has to Xyz summon into the next monster, he's gonna negate his own attack, and then he's gonna activate the double or nothing after the negation. Now I turned off my toggle so he wouldn't know I had Magic Cylinder, because I was like, man, if I could hit him for the full 10,000, that'd be great. But so he goes to attack my monster or his Kaiju. He negates his own attack, and then he can play that quick play spell, double or nothing, which allows that monster to attack again. And during damage calculation, his attack power is doubled, which sucks because Magic Cylinder is gonna hit him before damage calculation, so I don't get the full 10,000. But hey, I still got to hit him for 5, so turned on my toggle, flipped over my card, popped him in the face. Okay, now his other monster can't attack me because his Kaiju is too strong. Now we're gonna go ahead and make use of this Raigeki that he so graciously gave us. Okay. Now we're gonna hit him with his own monster again. Now he's only got a few life points left. So we pass turn, nothing else we could do. And yeah, I guess he realized there was nothing else he could do either, so he went ahead and surrendered. Alright, so this duel is against a guy using the Resonator, the little fire cards. Let's see, what do we start off on? We keep getting, I don't know why I be getting Red Eyes Fusion in my open hand a lot. So we use Red Eyes Fusion, bring out the big boy, Meteor Black Comet. Use his effect. Yeah, we got Effect Baylor, that's right. So, don't get to send another Red Eyes to the grave, unfortunate, and we couldn't burn them, so that sucks. But hey, we got a lot of cool cards for the back row. Pass turn. Alright, this is when we start to see what he's using. Crimson Resonator. Alright, so he's special summoning all of these, and ultimately it leads into this synchro summon of this, I think it's Red Rising or something. Yeah, Red Rising Dragon. Went ahead and impermed that dude so he could not get that tuner back onto the field, because this dragon leads to some of the most OP synchro monsters in the game, at least in my experience, so had to get rid of him. Alright, so we use Red Eye Spirit, bring back Meteor, Impact Dragon, use Return of the Dragon Lords to bring out Red Eyes. Love the animation. And we just normal summon the Gearfried, destroy his monster, attack him direct with everything else. We got Mirror Force in the back, and we just gonna wait and see whatever he's gonna do. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. He tried to just attack me. I was like, nah, bruh. You gonna let me do this my way. Mirror Force this monster. At least he didn't surrender though. He stayed. And you know, when people stay, I don't even like play with them, bro. I just go ahead and get it over with, because I be hating when people do that, bro. You got the win, just go ahead and take it. So, we took it. On to the next one. Now, this duel is the showcase for today's video, okay? It's a Red Eyes versus Blue Eyes. You know I love that matchup. But man, if you could tell from the title of this video, I don't even gotta tell you what card really came through for me in this duel. And it was crazy. So many things happened. So we're gonna start off with Red Eyes Insight. I do that a lot to check to see if they got Ash before I use Red Eyes Fusion. And if they do, they normally Ash the Insight, so then I can use Red Eyes Fusion. So I like when I open up with both of those. We went ahead and got Meteor out there with the Pierce in the Darkness, my favorite card. Burned them for a little bit, set a bunch of things, and we're gonna go ahead and use Return of the Red Eyes. Bring out Red Eyes Black Dragon, which will give us the Pierce in the Darkness to draw another card. Now we got two monsters in attack position that, if they are attacked, will gain the attack points of whatever is attacking them. Alright. So he summons that, which that card, if he attacks something, he can banish it for the rest of that turn, then he can attack again. So when it's summoned, he gets to destroy a card. He chose to destroy Meteor Black Comet Dragon. I'm like, cool, because now I can just summon another level 7 or lower Red Eyes from the grave. And because he was destroyed, he got Jet out the grave. Cool with all of that. I'm cool with all of that. Alright. So he's doing all of these things to get his Blue Eyes onto the field. Right. Okay. Now, I kind of messed up here, but not really. But this, let me show y'all what the mindset was. So I knew his other cards were not going to be destroyed, but I Mirror Force just to get rid of the Jet, because I didn't want him to activate that send a card back to the hand stuff. So I was like, let's just get rid of that now. And he might have still been able to do that and just chose not to. I don't know, but I did not activate Pierce in the Darkness just then, because I didn't want him to not attack with this monster. In my mind, I was like, I need to get rid of this Starry Dragon thing, not realizing that even if I used Pierce in the Darkness, he was just going to banish me anyway. So that was kind of a misplay by me, but I will get that monster back at the end, during the end phase, so I'm not tripping. We had to take an 1800 attack, and we got Red Eyes back. All right. Now I can use Return the Red Eyes, get another Red Eyes on the field, use Pierce in the Darkness, draw a card, and we got Red Eyes Retro, and I was like, yo, this is perfect. So, went on ahead, Exceed Summon, and I kept thinking to myself, man, I was just like, bro, I need to bring back my Red Eyes, And I wanted to get that out there, but the reason why I did not utilize Piercing the Darkness is because I knew if I destroy any of his monsters, that freaking Blue Eyes Jet Dragon was gonna come back onto the field. So I thought about it for a little minute, and I used those 3 to summon Black Luster Soldier. And because he was summoned with a level 7 or higher monster as one of his materials, now he cannot be targeted by any effects from them, and he cannot be destroyed by card effects. So I was like, if Jet comes back, which I knew he was, he can't target me with that send him back to the hand stuff. And he has one monster on the field, that Starry Dragon, that's 25 or less. I mean, less than 3,000, so I can destroy this monster, which Black Luster Soldier's effect is if he destroys a monster, I can like increase his attack by 1,500, and now none of his monsters can kill me. So he brought back Jet. I got my attack power. And now we just play the waiting game, bruh. Set some more cards. Pass turn. I think he might have realized there was nothing he could do really. Like Black Luster Soldier's kind of OP. Like all of the stuff he was doing, he's trying to like summon all my monsters, and I think yeah, all of that. I'm just like, bro, come on, dog. So, battle phase. He tried to use that. I'm pretty sure he was trying to send Black Luster back to my hand, but we hit him with Magic Cylinder anyway. Okay, he got another Blue Eyes Jet on the field, which I'm like, cool, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and attack my Red Eyes so I can get my Red Eyes back. Not after linking off this Black Metal Dragon, of course, because, or not before linking off Black Metal Dragon, because like, why not? Why would I not do that? Yeah, we gonna do, yeah, that's right. I did that so we can get the graveyard negation out of the way. Now he used that, destroy all my attack position monsters. Guess what? Doesn't work, bro. Black Luster Soldier can't be destroyed by card effect. Now I get to resummon my Red Eyes. I'ma gain my attack. Oh, I banished. Yeah, I wanted to banish something. That's right. He Solemn Judgment. Didn't matter. Don't care. You got 300 life points left. Here comes another monster for me to attack with. And I think he quit. Yeah, he did quit. Oh well. But yeah, Black Luster Soldier, bro. Came through in the clutch. Talk about a good card, man. I mean, I would not have won that duel without that monster. But anyway, that's the end of the video for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you had not, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.